You thought this was over. It was. Then I decided to make an epilogue. It's taking a lot longer to load than I expected. What's it gonna be? Got an area or two I want to walk around in. I got, there, finally. Area or two I want to walk around in. I've got, some rambling I want to do. Perhaps a bit of bit of reviewing the mod now that I've completed it. Perhaps. Is this a actual mission or is it bullshit? What is this? I was certainly not expecting a new questline. Continue selling all this. I've got so much stuff that I ended up never needing, never using. It always seems like you need more, you need to stockpile everything in the world just to get by. And you just don't ever use any of it. I'm not really disassembling things much anymore, so let's just get rid of these. I hate this so much. That's a third of my money. Or is it? No, it isn't. That's way less. I'm misreading the quantity of funds that I've got to a significant level. Okay, so that's a new mission. Apparently there's even more. Oh. And it hardly matters, but in case thou art wondering, this is in fact a session like the majority of the Anomaly recording sessions. No booze. I ran out. And it actually hit way harder and was like really unpleasant the last time I had it, so all the more reason to not restock and carry on with that sort of stuff. Besides, I finished Skyrim, I finished Borderlands. So everything that I was kind of tying that specialty to is already done. So, we're gonna do a bit of that, what was it? Bit of that reviewing. in large part, my... Guess now I get to see if I even get that mission back. That to deal with that one mercenary mission, as I recall, and wouldn't you know it, it was useless. Better sell some more stuff this time. I don't care if I get more money out of a different trader. Yeah, some of that review type stuff. Largely my opinion on the mod has not changed after having played it. It's still just so full of things I do not like and cannot abide by. I did not choose to do a challenge run of any sort in terms of restricting what equipment I can use. I kind of chose to prioritize weapons that... I did get the mission again, yay. I did choose to prioritize weapons that I don't typically use to keep things fresh, but other than that, nothing stopped me from doing the same shit I do every other time I play anything S.t.a.l.k.e.r. But I ended up not using artifacts at all, because they're all useless. Every artifact in the game is complete garbage. So all these things that started with Misery, the mod that damned the entire fucking modding scene for S.t.a.l.k.e.r. for all eternity. You're fucking kidding. These mundane little technological shits are stronger than every artifact in existence. They don't have any downsides besides some of them being kind of heavy, but the artifacts are all heavy too, so it doesn't matter. Artifacts irradiate you unless you're carrying a really heavy box. It's just from the top to the bottom designed to be shitty. I did not let go of the button. Why did that happen?
That's gonna be
Fucking Christ, how many mines were here and just didn't actually go off when the mercenaries were spawning right here? Is that all of them? Are we done? Gear just wears down so absurdly quickly. Wouldn't be as bad if every repair item that you can carry a trillion of didn't have such a short range of usefulness. Like, you may as well just plop everything, or pop everything, every time you get a tiny scratch, every time you stub your fucking toe, refix your armor. Because otherwise, it's going to break too much for everything short of a 40,000 ruble repair kit. And then if you stub your toe a second time, oh, well, now it's going to be about $100,000, not rubles, dollars, to fix it at a trader. Or just reload the save. Guns are a bit better once you get good ones and upgrade them all the way. which seems to be a significant pain if you have it on a higher setting than I do. I did certainly set the progression difficulties considerably lower than most would, because I think I've tailored it pretty close to how vanilla, actual Stalker games play and are balanced. In some cases, perhaps a bit too easy, but I'd rather have that than tedium.
It's the first day of the end of your lives. Today's the first day of the...
Looting mutants like this is also a little tedious, but I guess I can't fault it too much because in these older games, actually it's the case in Stalker 2 as well, but you have to manually select your grenade before you can throw it, so it doesn't bother me too much that you have to manually select your knife to cut up a mutant to get some parts. Because so much of the mod is focused on tedium, even if you tweak the settings so that it's not as bad as it was, or could be. And yeah, mayhaps it's a little too easy with my settings. Maybe I could have made some parts a little harder, but then again, that would have made the progression at the start tedious enough that it probably would have just trashed the entire playthrough and decided to do something better with my time. My time is valuable. Icons don't even look like the items that they're supposed to be. There's also the problems with mutant health being all broken. Like, it honestly seems easier to kill chimeras than it does low-level enemies. And you've got other stupidity, like... It'll sound ironic considering I've got 2 of them in my inventory right now, but... the simplest toolkits that are necessary for mechanics to be able to upgrade your gear are considerably rarer than every other type. So you end up hoarding 5 or 6 each advanced and expert toolkits, just rotting away in a storage box until finally, 20 hours later, you get one more basic toolkit. Then you've got the zone Twitter, which, yeah, you can turn off. I turn back on to have something to mock Skyrim style, but it doesn't really work. And it just comes off really stupid. Like, who's gonna be posting this shit on an open channel? Or if you want to pretend that they're actually saying it verbally rather than typing it out, why would they be saying it on an open channel like that? It happened in rare circumstances in vanilla, like approaching here. Now, Bess is over there. This is Sari. Sari's like, "Help us, stalkers, they're trying to take Mole's group." That's somebody else's line, but whatever. Point being, there were rare circumstances which made sense where it happened in vanilla, but here it's just like, every time somebody farts, they post on Zone Twitter, "Help me, brothers! There's a gas anomaly!" It's a stupid fucking joke. Of course, even now, I do recall, because of course I remember stupid, pointless, trivial shit like this, while forgetting far more important things. I do still recall when I was just doing the Azazel mode,
Fuck you.
warfare and shit, over here. Maybe I should stop by and get this, but over here in the Dark Valley, I'm in like a high-end duty suit, walking around this area with a rifle and shit. This bandit with a trench coat that I've already shot like 5 times shoots me once with a Makarov. I die. The damage models are just so stupid. It also really seems like there's no point in upgrading anything until you get at least to the tier that... Well, with weaponry, it would be the tier that is comparable to what you get in Shadow of Chernobyl once you reach the bar. If you get weaponry of that tier, you're pretty okay. But for armor, basically you have to get all the way up to exoskeleton or exosuit. Bare minimum exosuit before it's worth using at all. Expert tools. Ah. You know, in proper Stalker, give me something that's like just one level above the starter leather jacket, like a bandit jacket or a trench coat, or even the sunrise suit that's, you know, the signature look of the series, you know? In a proper Stalker game, armor sets like that are plenty adequate.
Body bag.
This dipshit mod, not only do they protect you fuck all against anything, they break down so absurdly fast. Another complaint. Everything is so unnecessarily heavy. I just don't see any reason for everything to be as heavy as it is. When you're wearing an exosuit, sure, my weight capacity is pretty high right now, but it hardly means anything because it gets used up so quickly.
Body bag. It gets used up so quickly, only partially from actually picking up anything heavy. I mean, unless you change the settings the way I have, you're not going to pick up any of these guns. Unless you want to spend like 5 hours real world time scrounging together the garbage necessary to fix it up.
Слушаю тебя.
Unnecessary tedium upon tedium upon tedium. Here, yeah, I'm making nothing until I add this in. But I at least wanted to make it so that you could sell broken garbage for scrap value. At least get some sort of help out of it. Crafting system is convoluted and just plain terrible. There's no reason to engage with it. So I'm going to keep those for a specific reason. There's so many stupid ideas that are at least optional, but still stupid. Like the fact that you can make it so you have a limited number of bolts and have to buy and carry around a specific number of bolts. What purpose does that serve? Again, all it does is make things tedious. Yeah, every set of armor here is worthless. There's no point in ever buying it. It might protect you slightly better than this. And I mean slightly, but you take one single hit and, say about 20% condition is lost right then and there. These masks at least have some point to them. And again, the gear, it just... Game set in the S.t.a.l.k.e.r. universe should never have mundane military gear like this outshine artifacts. That's something that you put in if you don't know what S.t.a.l.k.e.r. is. You just want to be a fucking tactical LARPing douchebag. Because you can't play... You're sucked too much to play single-player Tarkov, so you cope by ruining S.t.a.l.k.e.r. Then you watch some e-celeb video with a title like, "This game is free and it doesn't fake survival." Or how much that contributed to GSC getting after the people that made the mod and making them add, this at the bottom. Because, it's a standalone system. Standalone makes things a little bit dodgy. Picking up mutant parts, at least. Once you get access to the bear, hunting mutants, especially with the hunter's kit. It's a real good way to get started. As long as you don't have economy on Insano mode. I never gave a try to shotguns. I mean, there is that one that I intend to pick up and replace this with. I have to get back to where that is. I forget where it is. Indirect lighting added by some shader pack? Or is it just something with it? I don't know. I'll be flesh pigs unless they attack me, because I just want to get to the bar. Probably got a kick on fast travel. This quest from Barkeep is not what I was planning to do. I didn't even know it existed. Kind of keeping things open for some encore sessions beyond this one, but no guarantees. It's just a combination of things I've been complaining about from part number 1, and it's not S.t.a.l.k.e.r. It's a skinwalker wearing the suit of S.t.a.l.k.e.r. It has some familiar elements, but it just really is not what it claims to be. And it's all these elements stemming from misery and carrying on from other terrible things. They just transform it into something else, and then people just flock to it because it's free, it's standalone. You don't have to play the original games or engage with any systems. So many people play Anomaly and Gamma, and they've never touched the original games. They've never... And then if they ever touch S.t.a.l.k.e.r. 2, they start whining because S.t.a.l.k.e.r. 2 is not Anomaly and is not Gamma. It is S.t.a.l.k.e.r. 2. It grabs a few elements, maybe, from... Shut up. Grabs a few elements, maybe, from... things and stuff, but it's a proper S.t.a.l.k.e.r. game.
Тебе сюда нельзя. Спокойно. Чем могу помочь, сталкер?
Filthy mods cannot say the same.
Делишки.
Никогда не знаешь, какой сюрприз случится. Да и удовольствие от работы.
Подходи, сталкер. Для
think-
таких, как ты, у меня всегда есть кое-что интересное.
I'm not going to run all the way there, but I think the shotgun that I wanted to switch to might be in Jupiter. Petrenko, that's where I'm trying to go. To get missions. At least one of the missions I think is the one in the Dark Valley that I didn't go to do. Already saw that, I'm not going to go back for it. Another thing I really hate is that it's cold out. It is incredibly cold out. I've got the heat on, obviously, to offset it, but it is single digits out there. And that's without accounting for the heat index. And even here inside, it's still just barely 75 here at the computer room. And it feels like it's boiling right now without the fan on. I don't know why. So many fucking items here. I can't fault this mod specifically for having 500 identical clones of the AK with minor stat differences. Only because many mods before it had the same problem. Yeah, I got one of these fully upgraded, and one of these stashes. But the suits! Why are there so many suits? And I guarantee you, every one of these is useless. Anything short of an exosuit, or battle suit, I guess, or exoskeleton, is probably just complete garbage that wears down as fast as the sunrise suit does. That's all I needed. Veronin, or Veronian, as the Stalker to say. Got the patches. Yep. What's that? Oh, somebody else had a bandit killing mission, and I just lost it because... Well, no, I still got it, but I... whatever. More money. Time for the stash. I don't know how long you could really extend one of these playthroughs. So I completed both of the quest lines. I guess I have to see what this new one from Sidorovich is. But a signal. Like, I installed the furniture mod you're seeing here partially to... I guess it's the other stash. Installed it partially to do something. What was it? What did I install it to? Partially to give more of a goal. Something to do. And that's just kind of pointless. You have to keep feeding batteries and expensive kerosene into every item that casts light. And light is the main thing I need here. Light is the main thing I wanted to add to this place. To make it feel like home, but no. It doesn't work. It's so terrible. And it ends up being a waste. What bothers me the most is... This is it. This is what you get for mods. especially with the whole war going on and all the tensions thereof. It's not like you're going to be getting...
Fuck you.
Yeah, funny. It's not like you're going to be getting these, Of course, this is broken. Fucking wonderful. Jupiter, come on. We need fast travel. Not like we're going to be getting actual well thought out story mods and then getting them translated. Even with fancy tech that's supposed to make it easier, that could get better translations than the old machine translations old mods had. We're not going to get them. They're just not going to be made. They're not going to be released to the West. And all you're going to get is more variants of Anomaly.
S.t.a.l.k.e.r.
It's just going to be more free play. Garbage Radiant quests. Shit. Trash garbage. And etc. Leave the other toolkits in Mostov. Man, I want to bring this along as a sniper and swap it. You do some swapping as needed, but I just can't. It's so fucking heavy. Here's a good example. Even when an artifact seems like it might possibly have a decent amount of effects, they give it some stupid shit like, oh, well, now you're super weak to controllers. Why? Guess I'm gonna have to go without my sniper plan because it's just too heavy. It's just too damn heavy. God, how heavy shotgun shells are, too. They're common enough, I don't really need to buy them.
Ну, показывай, чем зона наградила. Я тебе один умный вещь скажу.
Fuck you.
Ты не обижайся. Слушай, деньги не главное, понимаешь, да? Иди, дорогой.
Right, off to Zatan. What few locations there are that still need tools. The only one I can think of actually is Clear Sky.
Ну раз... Все,
Музыкальная пауза.
The guy I'm supposed to kill? No, it's this guy, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? How about the guy that I'm supposed to kill? I'll just make follow.
О, здорово. Какими судьбами на нашу посудину? Ну, привет.
Devious. I'm actually going to be over encumbered from this. You know what? I just said it. Clear Sky is the only place that I know that needs a full set, so I'll just make a point of going there at some point. So what have I got? I've actually got 2 full sets of tools spare. Now, isn't that something? I haven't got places to take them. Oh. I already completed that mission. Okay, whatever. That was gonna be all cheeky. Clever, like, do things cool. But nah, I guess not. Oh well. Let's use up these shitty old rounds. And while I'm here, to the Iron Forest. I know these are old rounds, and I know they're meant for armor piercing rather than flesh slaughtering. I meant flesh as in flesh, not as in fleshes. But it worked either way. But not still. Ask you to freeze for me. Fuck with. I don't care if they're slugs, and I don't care if they're old. It should not take, like, 4 of them to kill a single flesh with headshots. What are you all having trouble with? Taking that many shots to kill a dog. Wait, wasn't I already here? Yeah, I was here for the really stupid Item 62 mission that makes no sense. Come on, guys, I'm getting hungry again. I said, hold on, guys, I'm getting hungry again. I've got 2 cans of beans, a can of this. Just water, because that takes care of satiety. That's the only round. Bye. It really isn't all that impressive. It's not bad, but it's not wowing me. Why would it wow me? It's just a standard shotgun. Standard part of the assortment. What do you believe? The 100% here or the 99% down there? What is real? What is fantasy? Hey, look, I'm here. Whoa, I'm at the place with the blinding white light. I don't remember if that is actually good or not, what just happened there. I'm remembering mostly S.t.a.l.k.e.r 2, where poltergeists take a lot of damage, even with shotguns. So just have it in the inventory, I guess. So what? Oh, so it's not... Wow. You know, I sure do love missions that lie. Marker is here. Marker says, go here, but you actually need to be over here. That place is not that far. Does this place exist in S.t.a.l.k.e.r 2? I don't remember seeing it. No, I went in here at S.t.a.l.k.e.r 2, didn't I? It's hard to remember with everything being completely different, like the Iron Forest being an entire area. Hey, soldier guy, McDude. Hi.
Ну, я слушаю.
S.t.a.l.k.e.r? What? Oh, okay. I'm working with S.t.a.l.k.e.r now. Hey, that's well. Operation Afterglow. Danger Station. Oh, yeah, that place. Zombified. My loner followers, are they just going off the screen, or did 3 of them actually die? Should or shouldn't sprint. Well, this being an entire questline, I don't actually mind. I haven't gotten far enough in it to have an actual opinion on it, but... Well, besides it being stupid. If you say the quest location is here, you should not actually have to be over here to do the quest. It should be over here. Either that or put the marker where the correct location is, or do one of these big circle markers saying, the quest location is in this huge area. Find it. Or just put a Skyrim arrow on it. I really don't feel like going across that stupid bridge again. Especially not with followers, despite them being invulnerable to anomalies. 5 slugs to kill a flesh. That is not how things work.
They're all having so much trouble following my lead. Gotta turn out to be a much longer excursion than intended. Just kind of expecting this to be fairly quick. Oh, it's you. Oh yeah, sure. That's another annoying thing. Disassembling items being a pretty major component. And then for some unholy reason, sometimes you get nothing out of it. It's like, oh sure, you took apart the gun or the suit of armor, and it just disappeared. Yeah, that's what happened. Fuck you, player. Not have this. Dash my scope. What are we dealing with over here? Oh. On some zombie fights, I guess. I didn't see any when I was walking past. Stupid dog down there. Why are they all taking so long? Oh, for God's sake, really? We're back to this? We're back to crashing on throwing a grenade? How much of my progress was wasted? Yep, I'm all the way back at the Iron Forest. God fucking damn it. I'd just fast traveled if I didn't have people to follow. Well, no, I could fast travel to the workshops.
Fuck you.
Because these people don't matter. No, I haven't been there before, so I can't.
Чего тебе?
Love it. Most games you save often to not lose progress from being killed or failing challenges. Here you save often so you don't lose progress from crashing because you threw a grenade. Here in the Cordon / SOC credits theme in Zatan. Amazing how small and simplistic looking these areas are in their original incarnations. After playing the new one, my original follower set is still not catching up to me. They're not even trying. They're trying to run over here. I don't know what they're doing. They're not following me. Getting in combat with somebody that was not there when I was there. Boring me, dogs. And who are you? Are you an enemy?
Definitely not used to bodies of water being this shallow either. On. These areas are so empty, and then all of a sudden, when I need to get to a specific location, they're just packed. Stalker, was that one of my followers? Really? You should have showed up earlier. I would have given you an actual weapon. Like, why are there people in Zaton with sawed-off shotguns? Woefully underprepared for the situation. But I guess it kind of fits with 90% of the start options that you get.
Fuck you.
Yeah, wouldn't it be grand to start playing as Monolith? You start out in one of these areas with a leather jacket. And no, you're not protected from radiation or anomalies as a Monolithian. So you take like 2 steps from your spawn, dying of radiation poisoning. Bet you feel like a fool now. I lost one of my original followers somehow to zombified stalkers. Pathetic. I'm going to assume that the military squad, at the very least s.t.a.l.k.e.r, are invulnerable. That's a little supplemental. Stop shooting me. Oh, you're zombified stalker I was thinking of. Stay down.
Ну, я слушаю.
So many people here. Now this is certainly a weapon that I needed.
Here's some lead for you
More
to
use out of.
recycle.
Let me guess, monolithians? These are monolithians? Yep, monolithians. I don't know what I was expecting. Wouldn't have been anything but. Ugh. Carrying capacity in this mod is so ass. It's all gonna be for nothing. Follower still here? Alright.
Здоров.
We're gonna hold off before we talk. I want to find the guy with the U. Upgrade your shit a little bit. Guy looked like a bloodsucker for a sec. Shit. Alright. Exos and shit, eh? Guess I ought to get some AP out. And this I should have ready for some action too. Win ISG, huh? Fuck this donut steel faction, I don't give a shit. It's actually a shotgun ammo. What I need. Don't just rush up ahead.
For you to recycle.
Oh, okay. That was the hyped up battle, huh?
Their leader has an exosuit, so be careful.
Dead in 5 seconds. Oh, you in it? So it wasn't the monolith. It was you in it. It was the United Nations. They're so pathetic that the zombifieds are taking care of them.
Here's some lead for you to recycle.
Target I was supposed to kill. Guess he disappeared. Oh no, there he is. I thought they were just interlopers in the area, but I guess these are the actual targets of this quest line. Just spawn there? I was just so ready and itching for an actual fight. Are there actually more enemies worth caring about, or is it just a guy that ran up ahead? How am I over encumbered? Seriously? From picking up a couple piddly little items? So I ate food, and that caused people to disappear. What the fuck?
Let's blow something up.
Yeah, mission failed. Fuck. Why? Why did he run ahead like that? Get a scout.
Оружие к бою!
Just running up and slapping him.
Ты труп!
Получай! Дай ему прикурить, я обойду!
Ты труп, мужик!
На тебя! На!
Don't run ahead and get yourselves killed. I know now. I mean, there is one guy that looks like he had a over-under double barrel, but wait, but really, no other enemies this time. What is everybody shooting? Something took out all the chaff this time. Wait, don't pick up this pistol ammo. The pistol ammo. S.t.a.l.k.e.r is pretty useful. Yeah, there you go. I knew there was somebody that still needed to be upgraded. He had a sniper. You can choose if any of those are better than an L85. Now let me stop pushing me around. He's probably gonna disappear. And they're gone. You've got an L85. How about SV98, huh? Report. Report to your leader on what happened in Zaton. Well, I guess Sidorovich is my leader now, huh? What a badly designed quest this was. Jesus. Maybe there's more to it once I get back to Sid, but whatever they were planning to do here clearly did not work. You got monolithians and zombifieds all around the area, and they're just killing off every one of the characters you're supposed to be fighting. You guys pick shit up. I don't even know. Oh god, this guy's got so much. Somebody pick all this shit up. Crime over in cupboard, yes, of course. See what I can do to get moving again without having to drop things. I don't want to drop things. Seemed like much, but I guess that was enough. I think I mentioned there being some rambling, so let's get some rambling done. It is absurd to me. It really seems like the seasons themselves have changed.